right now on No More Down Low. Divas Simply Singing.
Honey, I'll probably be working the curtains and the lights, gluing on eyelashes and everything else.
For 21 years, original dream girl Sheryl Lee Ralph has worked tirelessly to assemble a group of Hollywood songbirds for a one-night-only performance.
I'm Kendell Hogan. There is no shortage of divas on this show. Find out what brings all their voices together for one single note.
Then, a mother's heartbreaking story.
That night, I found my son, Carl Joseph Walker Hoover, had taken his own life in our home.
Her son was bullied to the point that he committed suicide, so she decided to take action.
And I'm Janora McDuffie. Why is Sirdeaner Walker putting the Congressional Black Caucus on blast? And what is she and others doing to stop bullying in our schools?
Why? Why?
Then, getting unstuck.
I took my first drink of Johnny Walker Red when I was 7 years old. I took my first sniff of cocaine when I was 11-year-old.
From addiction to homelessness and contracting HIV from her female partner, hear how this woman became a Hollywood player and her connection to Lady Gaga. Plus, we'll discover how one organization is making sure that these troubled Hollywood teens get a Thanksgiving feast fit for a king.
Today, we are coming to you from the 3rd Annual Transgender Film Festival in Los Angeles.
And we'll talk about the images of the trans community in the media. That and so much more coming up on No More Down Low.
I'm Niecy Nash, and this is what? No More Down Low.
As passed today, bullying kids is okay if a student, parent, teacher, or school employee can come up with a moral or religious reason for doing it. You've set us back farther, creating a blueprint for bullying.
Some pretty strong words from Michigan's Democratic State Senator Gretchen Whitmer after the Republican-led Senate passed a bill that basically gave anybody in the school district a license to bully.
And can you believe it? Fortunately, there are activists fighting every day to make sure our kids are safe in school. Now, Mark Noble is in downtown Los Angeles with the story of one amazing woman's efforts to get federal legislation passed to ensure that no parent has to live through her tragedy. Mark.
Well, Kendell and Janora, we are downtown here at the Ramon Cortines School of the Visual and Performing Arts. And the story that you're talking about is some 3,000 miles away. It is a tragedy that nobody saw coming. It is a tragedy that through the efforts and actions of a far more diligent school district could have been avoided, but that was not the case. The result here is a life taken way too soon.
2 years ago, I was an ordinary working mom looking after my family, doing the best that I could as a parent. But my life changed forever on April 6, 2009. That night, I found my son, Carl Joseph Walker Hoover, had taken his own life in our home, my home that I was raised in as a child. He was 11 years old. What we do know is that Carl was bullied relentlessly at his school. Carl didn't want to tell me what was bothering him, but he did finally tell me that the kids were calling him gay, saying that he acted gay, saying that he acted like he was a faggot. He acted like a girl. My heart broke for him and I was furious. I want to make sure that our children are protected, that your children are protected in school. And the only way that we can do that is to pass a federal anti-bullying law.
A mother's anguish turned to activism. Sirdeaner Walker, a Springfield, Massachusetts mother of 3, speaking out at the National Black Justice Coalition's Out on the Hill Leadership Summit during the Congressional Black Caucus weekend. It's her 11-year-old son Carl's death in 2009 at the hands of what she believes to be bullies that has made her a soldier in the battle against bullying in schools.
I am very thankful to the governor, Governor Patrick.
And 4 months ago, I would not have dreamed that one day I would be testifying on Capitol Hill.
Through her work with the Gay, Lesbian, Straight Education Network, on the Hill, she had choice words from members of the Congressional Black Caucus.
And I want everyone here to know that only half of the Congressional Black Caucus members have signed on to the Safe Schools Improvement Act. Why? Why?
She's been a partner in this work from the very beginning. She knows what needs to be done, and she has dedicated herself to making it happen.
Sirdeaner Walker's horrific experience is just what the Los Angeles Unified School District is prepared to avoid, given the district's zero-tolerance policy regarding bullying.
For me, this is dead serious. We believe that every youth gets to come to school in a safe, respectful, fearless environment.
Strong words from LA Unified School District Superintendent John Daisy, who says it's not just young people who have to uphold the respect of others, but also adults who have to be the responsible leaders.
And when you see kids getting bullied either by using inappropriate language or harassment, you stop, you address it, you don't tolerate it.
Anti-bullying and respect amongst the peers was precisely the focal point for these young people in Los Angeles at the downtown Magnet High School and Ramon Cortines School of Visual and Performing Arts, Gay Straight Alliances Living Out Proud. It was a fair held in celebration of LGBT history.
I'm bisexual myself, so I support hugely.
I think this is a good thing for everyone to be around.
We need to just open up and just say yes and love everyone.
This is something that people need to hear about, something that people need to see, and I actually believe that this is all worth it.
Respect that Sirdeaner Walker's son Carl never knew. It is still a haunting experience for Walker, who for a very long time was unable to even visit that third floor of her home where her son took his own life.
The question that haunts me to this day is, how could my son Carl end up taking his own life? And I probably will never know the answer.
In the 2 years since young Carl's death, Sirdeaner Walker has managed to find a way to celebrate his life through empowerment and through also maintaining the home where they all lived. Now, Walker and her 3 children will be featured in a December episode of Extreme Makeover Home Edition. For more details, check your local listings. We are downtown. I am Mark Noble for No More Down Low. Janora, back to you.